Welcome, fellow Tarnished, to Dark Fantasy Games, a new channel dedicated to Elden Ring and the dark fantasy genre. In this video, we've got some footage of the first look at co-op and PvP. This footage has been taken from the Twitch live event by Red Bull. However, I have to mention that this video is not sponsored by Red Bull. So jumping into the co-op first then, the concept of this is pretty much the same as what you would have experienced if you've played co-op in any of the previous Dark Souls games. You leave a summon sign on the ground for other people to find and then join your game. In order to do that, in this instance you'll be using something called the Tarnished's Furled Finger. Say that 3 times fast. Anyone who is then in the area using the Furl Cooling Finger remedy, man, these words are a mouthful, they'll be able to see your gold summon sign on the floor and then join your world, meaning that they're able to maybe help you with a challenging boss that you might be getting stuck on, or just generally going out into the world and taking on some enemies that again may be causing you some trouble. However, a couple of things to point out with the co-op is, firstly, if you was to die, then you will be returned back to your game world, meaning you'll have to repeat the summoning process again if you want to rejoin somebody, especially if you're playing with friends. And secondly, you won't be able to use Torrent, your mount, while playing cooperatively, which means you're going to have to travel on foot, and some of the open world bosses are actually easier to defeat if you are on horseback. So it is really a matter of deciding when you're going to use cooperative play, if at all. Next up, we got a chance to look at some of the PvP combat. There was a few content creators that were lucky enough to be able to get involved in the event and actually play off against each other. Again, this looked very much the same as the PvP from any of the other Souls games, and you can invade people's games, obviously, to be able to try and take them out, but there's also the option to be able to put down a PvP summon sign and then join someone to be able to duel them. I do think this will be probably relatively well balanced early on in the game. However, I can see as the game progresses and some people level up quite high, it may be a matter of, if you're joining the game at a later date and you're relatively new, starting out at a lower level, then some of the combat may feel a little bit unbalanced, and that's unfortunately just the way the PvP works in the Souls games. It's all about kind of leveling your character up and testing out builds until you are happy with that. You know, PvP is not going to be for everyone. It is an acquired taste. Some people enjoy it, some people don't. There is the option to be able to play offline if you decide you don't want to be invaded by other players, but it also means that you won't have the ability to be able to utilize that cooperative play in multiplayer as well. So let me know in the comments down below how you're feeling so far about the co-op and the PvP, and if you're going to be getting involved in any of the PvP dueling, or if you're going to be playing co-op, or if you're going to be just an offline PvE player. So don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for future Elden Ring content on the channel. It is new, so it really is appreciated if you do subscribe today, and I thank you very much. So before I go, I'd just like to say to you guys, may you be blessed with a curseless journey.